Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about how I've organized all the guinea pig stuff within my classroom. So let's go ahead and get started with this cabinet. This is the only cabinet that has the guinea pig stuff in it out of my big cabinets up top. So hopefully this will be okay. So first right here, what I have is, this is what I use to pull out for their breakfast in the morning when I feed them their pellets. This is paper towels and a vinegar mixture of water and vinegar. This right here is their med kit. I'll put a link down below of what I include in the med kit. This contains all of their urinary support tablets, if it'll show up, there we go, from Oxbow. And then I have a chewable vitamin C tablet that I break up into 6 pieces for them. And that's just an occasional, it's not every day because I do feed them their vegetables every day. Okay, next part is this little container just houses random stuff. This is all a bunch of clips. This has, as you can see, Q-tips, and then this houses their water bottle holders, and that's one of their clips. I put it here. It usually goes in the med kit, but it's just a lot easier to grab. Their little nail trimmer. This is just random stuff. This is if I ever need to clean their grease gland, then I have some towels right here. This top shelf, this contains just extra water bottles that I've collected over the years. And this technically is not for the guinea pigs. This is Lysol. This is for my classroom in general. So this is just, it's out of the way, and that's where it does. This right here, if I can show you, is another container. It's an old Lysol bottle that I've cleaned and sanitized, even though Lysol is sanitized, but I sometimes put extra vinegar solution in there. Okay, now over under the boys' cage, there is a huge compartment that contains a lot. So I'll open up this one side. The boys are not too happy right now. There we go, focus. That's a little, I just forgot his name, Butterfinger. Okay, so under here, this is kind of like the unorganized spot. I mean, it is organized. This right here holds any, that's all like my extra shower curtains. Like, so if I take them home, this top right there, that is a top to a small cage. It's what I use to carry them places. This is another carrier. It's like a dog seatbelt carrier. Like, you can attach a seatbelt. I use that to carry them around. That's just some extra tubes that I intended on cutting, but I've never got around to it. And then here is a bunch of their like hideaways. They're like the wooden ones and like grass ones. So I've just put them in here, and I can pull them out when needed. I don't leave them in their cage all the time because they'll end up destroying them. But then this is just an extra litter box and some extra hay bins, and this is like one of my old vacuums. It only lasts about 5 minutes, but I keep it just in case I need it. Okay, this other side, if I can close the button. Well, okay, this other side, it's a bit more organized, and I'll show you what each of these containers hold. This container is leftover hideaways. So this used to be, you know, a hideaway and they've chewed it. I eventually plan on like tying these together and making a little bundle. Just haven't gotten around to doing that. This one contains like cardboard containers, like you got like oatmeal containers that I, again, just plan on doing something with, may end up tossing, but they're just great little, I throw in the cage. And as you can see, this was, I don't know what container this was, but the guinea pigs have, you know, chewed it up quite a bit. This is kind of, it didn't fit in that other category. This is kind of like mice mouse traps and stuff. Occasionally, at the beginning of the year, you know, any big school, any schools are going to have like some issues. If you think about it, my classroom is the best place for any animal. So anything that's food, I try and keep it up. Like all my hay, I keep it in bins to prevent anything like that. And we don't allow food in classrooms. And, well, food, like, obviously teachers can have the food. And then this is, I said all that to say, and I don't even have this in a container, but this is any of their natural stuff that I've gotten over the years. So that's like raspberry leaves. I've got some hay cubes. This is like nature's salad. As you can tell, they are very excited. Look at them over here. Already, they're like, please feed me. And then here's some other hay bales and other stuff. So this is like celery sticks or something. So that's what we've got in there. This is their big wooden toy bin. So it's got, this is some of their Christmas toys. Oh, well, that's technically supposed to go over there. But yeah, it's got a lot of little stuff in here. I've also gotten, I haven't put these in yet, but this, I don't even think they like this. I think I put it in a while. This is something that would go in a bird cage. It's just all natural wood, and you just attach it to the side. And, but I don't even think, they chewed a little bit. Right there, this is not gonna, there you go. They chewed a little bit in there. So I just don't typically put those in there that often. So there's just a lot of little toys in here. Scraps of old stuff that are going to be put together. And then this last bin, this holds like some of their tunnels and actual plastic toys. This one has like some blocks, like letter blocks like these. That's what that one contains. So, okay, on to the next area. What you see back here, this is where I keep, little focus, this is where I keep my broom and any of my laundry tubs so I can put stuff and take to the laundry. And then I just keep my little small broom that I use in their cage. This is where I keep their, this is always plugged in because it takes at least 24 hours for it to plug back, or for it to get its full charge. So it just, once I'm done, I charge it and it's ready for the next day. And then that's just some extra hay. But in this container is hay. So I've got, you'll find that I have several containers of hay, and this is all donated by a farmer. So, and then over here on the other side of the boys' cage, I've got this little container, and this just holds my old fleece pads. I just don't have the heart to sell them just yet because I don't know if I'll need them, like if I put them on the floor or something. So I've just left them all here, but this is my old fleece pads. And then down here we have some, this is Potty Pad, like our Cuddle Cups, and these are just the pads that go in them. And I just have extra fleece. This makes like a little forest, something that drapes down. So that's where I keep those. And then over here is my fridge. This is the sanitizing station. So this is instructions of what the kids do each day, and this is where I put treats. And there's really nothing in here, nothing really works. I've got it turned off for the fall break, so that's where all their vegetables are that I keep. I'll buy stuff and then just leave it in there so I'm not having to carry stuff every day. So now we're going to move on to the last area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all these tubs out because they are very heavy and I can't do that on camera. So let me pull these out and I'll come back to you. I did forget to mention I've got a container of hay up there. It's about the only place it fits. This big container here is where I keep my extra hay. So I've got about 4 containers of hay. So that's where that is. In this container I have my pellets. that I use for their litter boxes. This contains paper pellets as well, because I found a like 2-year-old bag of paper pellets at my family's house, so I didn't want it to go to waste, so I just mixed it in with my wood pellets. Paper pellets just don't hide odor or neutralize odor as much, so but I didn't want to go to waste. This container here contains all the guinea pigs' food pellets. So this is from, oh, I forgot what place, but so then when I get my other bag, it just goes here until it's ready to put in this. Okay, my next container contains any extra fleece and newspaper for the guinea pigs' litter boxes. This one contains all the extra fleece, so this is what will go in their cages as soon as when I change fleece. I've already got fresh fleece ready to go. And again, I only have 2 patterns. So I don't have like a ton of fleece, so that can all fit into one container. This last one is somewhat empty. This is the extra of the paper pellets. This is where any of the pellets, wood pellets, will go. This is their little hideaway, so it looks all nice and neat. Back here I have my this little cage right here. It's all put together to where like for floor time, I just pull it out, put the guinea pigs in, and they're able to run around. This is my detergent that I use to clean their fleece. It's the all stain lifter, free and clear. It's got OxiClean included. There's no scents and no it's free of perfumes and clear of dyes, so it's pretty good. And then this last container is of hay as well. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how all the guinea pig stuff is gathered over here. That's a lot of stuff for 6 guinea pigs, but I wouldn't trade it for anything because they're so darn cute.